Hi everyone! For those of you who don't know, I am 34 weeks pregnant with my first baby, and she is a baby girl. I'm in her nursery right now and I plan on doing a detailed tour today of it. I have posted another video just showing off the nursery, but this one is going to be a lot more on organization and how I set it up and where some of the items come from. So if that's something you're interested in, keep on watching, and if you want to see the shorter version, I will link that down below. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough for those of you who haven't seen the previous video, and then I'll get into more of the details right after that. So you walk in and her crib is right in front. We do have her name up on the wall above the crib, and then we have her changing station over here. I have a mirror set up with her headbands, and then moving on to over here I have a TV set up with a larger dresser, and then I have her books and her bookshelf over here. Sorry if the lighting gets a little weird. I have her little glider over here, or more for me and her, a side table, and then here we have her closet. So that's her nursery. So starting off with the flowers and the name on the wall, I did make that all myself. I do have a Cricut, so I was able to just YouTube some videos on paper flowers and just cut the petals with my Cricut. And then this is actually a really thin wood that I cut on the Cricut as well. So that was a fun project to do, and I think it just makes the room pop. It's one of my favorite parts to the room. Moving on to the crib. Her crib is a Da Vinci Nolan crib, and it was out of stock for a long time. I had to wait for it to come back in stock to order it, so I think I was waiting about a month and a half for it, but I do love it. Her bedding set is Sweet JoJo's Designs. I got it on Amazon as a gift from my registry, along with all the extra parts, and I won't be having any of this stuff on the crib or in the crib, but I just have it in there for now and for decoration purposes. I won't be putting her in there probably for at least 6 months. I have her boppy in there, and then I also have the Snuggle Me Organic, which my mom just gifted me, and I'm so excited for her to use. I've wanted that for a long time. So that's pretty much everything with her crib. The little mobile does move. Let me turn it on. How adorable. I love it. Moving on to this area, I do have the curtains opened just for a little bit more lighting in here because the lighting is a little iffy, but I do have her glider, which I got on Amazon as a gift as well. I love the glider. It's so simple, and I've heard a lot of great reviews about it, so I definitely do recommend the glider. I have a little stuffed animal that was gifted to me, and then I also made that pillow and the lampshade out of some of her fabric from the bedding set. I had just ordered another little piece of fabric and just made that myself. On the table, I do have the Hatch Nest sound machine. I forget what it's called, but it's very popular right now and a lot of moms recommend it. This is just a little favor that my mom did from my baby shower. Her curtains match the set as well, and then these curtains are blackout curtains. I love the color of them. It's just a really nice light pink, and those are from Amazon, and I believe they were only $25 for the pair, so I definitely recommend those. Underneath here, I did go ahead and just make something out of my wedding flowers. I just got a frame that was a floating frame, I believe they're called, and just stuck those in there. Moving on to her bookshelf area, my husband did make these bookshelves. They have them all over Pinterest. It's just a couple pieces of wood, and then we painted them. And these are just some of our more favorite books and the books that we really just wanted to display for her up there. Then we got this little bookshelf. I believe it was just $10 on sale at Target. And I just decided to put a couple little things on there. We have her memo board at the top and her humidifier, which I believe that is the Frida baby one. Yep. And then I have just a picture frame of me and my husband. I will be switching that out for a maternity photo once we get those back. In this basket, I have sitting just some of her bigger bows. I don't know if she's gonna have hair to be able to wear these just yet. And I think some of these are just a little big for her for a little while, but they're just so adorable and I just love how they look. sitting in the basket on the shelf. We just have some more books down there, and in this basket, we're just keeping some of her cute photo shoot items. Just items that just kind of look pretty. So I have some of the little photo shoot items in here. This is a little angel costume. So yep, that's all I have in there. And then like I said, just some more books at the bottom. Here we do have a TV hung up on the top of the dresser. We do have some more bows. She does have a lot of bows. These bows all pretty much come with outfits, or I wasn't able to put them on the bow rack. Then we just have some cute little decorations here. I got the frame from a TJ Maxx, and then these two items were from IKEA. So for both of her dressers, we got them from Amazon. They are the Delta children dressers, and we're absolutely obsessed with them. They're really good quality, which means a lot coming from my husband. So we really, really like those. I would recommend those to anyone. On the back of the door, we have this little diaper thing here, which I'm not sure if I will use yet, because I'm gonna show you in just a second what I do use for her diapers. And then we have just her little robes hanging, which is just so cute, hanging on the back of the door. And for the hanger on the back of the door, I believe I got that at a TJ Maxx as well. And I will say, for these dressers, they did not come with these knobs. I got them myself from Amazon, and me and my husband just put them on. We're using them on both of the dressers and also using them on the closet doors. So it just adds a really girly touch, and I just love how they look. I didn't like how the white ones looked that came with it. Additionally, we did get the changing table topper, and that is the Delta children one as well. It fits perfectly, and you just screw it in to the back, so it's nice and secure. This also comes with the set, the changing table pad cover, so it's really pretty. It matches her bedding set, and I just really love it. It's really good quality, but her stuff is kind of on the pricier side. So this is just what her full changing table station looks like. I wound up getting just regular dressers with the topper on top, and then getting a caddy for the right side. I did find this at a TJ Maxx, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to find it, but it matched her room perfectly. And I also loved that it had these little crystal balls that matched kind of the little crystals that I put as her knobs. So I thought that was super cute, and it was a little bit of a splurge. I think it was $59.99, but I just couldn't resist how perfect it fit her room. And it comes with all of this organization at the top, which just happened to fit everything so perfectly. So I really couldn't pass that up. So now moving on to what's inside of the little caddy. For the first one, I just have her diapers in there just for easy reach. In this one, I just have her wipes. I have samples in here that I got from Target and all the registry places that give out all those free samples. In this one, I have just extra diaper genie refills. And I actually have those pee-pee pads. I heard from a couple different videos that I've watched that these are good to have when the baby has blowouts. It won't completely ruin your changing cover, so I figured I'd just throw a couple in there. And then this bottom one is just random stuff. It has her camera, an extension cord, and then it has all of her little manuals and stuff for all of her gadgets that we have. So her diaper genie is just hiding on the side. I really didn't want it in sight. And then I just have her hamper in the corner. Over here we do have her headband holders, which I get a lot of questions about those. These are just racks from IKEA. The racks are $1.99, and then a 5-pack of hooks is 99 cents. So it's really affordable, about $5 per rack. And I just decided to go with 3 because she does have a lot of bows, and they just come off and then they just go back on. So it's really simple, and it's a cute way to organize her bows and have it still look adorable in the room. It's more like a decoration piece, honestly. For me, I just think it looks so cute next to her mirror. I did get the mirror from Target. It was $40, I believe, at the time, and it is plain, and I just decided to put my own flowers on the side of it, which I did make myself as well. Moving on to how I organized her dresser, I do have just 3 separate compartments. My husband built these for me, so they just slide in and out. And then I got all of these baskets from the dollar store, and they just happen to fit in there pretty well. I have just some bigger ones and then some little ones over here. So on this side I have all of her socks, and these are just bigger socks in the back and the smaller ones in the front. Over here I do have just a couple little preemie items I got at my baby shower, just in case she is small. And then I have a couple little white t-shirts just rolled up. I do have all of her mittens over here, and I have all of her hats over here. These are the smaller hats on this side. This is one of the hats that I think I might bring to the hospital and possibly take her home in. And just all her other hats and stuff in that section. On this side I do just have little items that either didn't fit in the caddy that I have, and I just wanted it to be just able to reach it nice and easy. So I have the Medi Frida baby medicine dispenser. And then of course I have the Nose Frida Snot Sucker. I feel like this is a product that every mom has told me is just amazing, so we'll see. I have her thermometer, some Desitin, and then just some brushes and the Frida Baby nail clipper. So I just got those items up here. Moving on to the second one. I do just have her clothes just neatly organized. This is just all of her onesies. So I have the newborn onesies, 0 to 3 months and 3 months, and then the long sleeves are just in the back. And those are just her little pants over here. So I just have the newborn, 0 to 3, and 3 months in the back. And these are from the dollar store as well. They kind of reminded me of the IKEA ones. I just don't have an IKEA really close to me, so I don't get to go there that often. And they're nice. I kind of wish they were a different color, but they do the job. And then the third one is all of her PJs. I do have the same type of setup where I have her newborn PJs. I have her 0 to 3 and 3 months. That's all I washed up to was 3 months. And then on this side I do have her gowns. And I do just have them separated. I have, I think, the buttons in the front and the zippers in the back. And then for the larger dresser over here, I do just store her bibs on this side. I just have them separated between those bandana type of bibs and the regular bibs underneath. And then I have all of my burp cloths over here, besides just a few I have just laying around the house on a different caddy that I'm going to be showing in a couple minutes. And then this side is just all of her swaddles. This is just like those sleep sack swaddles. And then I have a fluffy one at the bottom. And then this is her swaddles that have like matching headbands to them. And then I have a couple of the sleep sacks underneath that she will use when she's just a little older. And underneath I just have to the left some soft blankets on this side folded up, and then some of the cotton blankets or knit blankets, and some really pretty ones. This one says, I think, Olivia Rose on it, which is her name, and then this one says Olivia. So I really love those. And then this side I just have, these are all of her receiving blankets, so I can easily just grab any one I want at the time with the way I have them stored. I haven't decided if I wanted a divider in here yet. If I do, I'll just have Evan make one for me. And these are her muslin swaddles, so I just have those rolled up as well. And then on the bottom I just have some of her bedding essentials. So over to the left here I do have just 2 waterproof mattress covers. I have a couple of bamboo just covers. You can kind of bring those anywhere. I plan on probably using them on the changing table. And then under here I just have, I think, 2 more just mats that are waterproof that you can take wherever around the house. And this one over here, these are all of her sheets. So this is the sheets that came and match her set. This is the Halo Bassinet sheet, which I did not set that up yet. This is just my breastfeeding pillow, has an extra cover to it. And then the boppy, I have an extra cover for that. And those are just the extra changing table covers that I have, which I noticed they also do fit on the Snuggle Me, so I don't have to spend a ton of money getting new covers for the Snuggle Me. So that was just a little tip I wanted to add in there as well. Moving on to Olivia's closet, I did just want to go ahead and say that I made those flowers for the corner of her closet as well. I just felt like this area needed something a little pretty to add to it, so I just went with some more paper flowers. So at the top of the closet, I do have just a box up there, and that one all the way to the left is just a memory box. It has stuff from her baby shower in there, stuff that I've written her, things like that. On top of it, I just have a couple of the play mats that we received as gifts. And then my mother-in-law at our baby shower did do a dirty diaper game where people wrote on the diapers, so I have those in there and just some other loose diapers in size 1. And then in that box over there and that bag, I think I just have some extra clothing and onesie items. And then in her closet, I just have her newborn, 0 to 3 month, and 3 month outfits hung up. I am separating them by using these cute dividers, which are from Amazon. They're so adorable, and I do have some bigger clothes in there as well. They're just not washed yet. Moving on to this section that I have just above her little cube organizer, which is from Target, and the same thing with the cubes. I thought they matched her room and they were just adorable. I have this memo board that I actually made with some extra fabric that matched her bedding set as well. I just didn't really like how it looked on the walls. I didn't find a good place for it. So I like how it looks just kind of sitting in the closet. So that's what I have over there. And then I have her milestone little sign, so that's something that I have that's just displayed. I think it's really cute. And I do have some just little stuffed animals that she was gifted, and this one is actually homemade. Someone crocheted that for her, so I think that's adorable. And I have just her little tiny shoes over here, so those are just so cute. On the sides, I do just have some random things stored. I'm gonna be moving her bottles probably to the kitchen, and then I have just a little bouncer over there, which I don't think she'll just use right away, and her play mat on this side. And then on the floor here, I just have her boppy carrier that I got, and it's the Comfy Fit boppy carrier. I'm really excited to use this. I have this one, which is just the comfy yoga type of material, and then I also have this one on this shelf, which is just a really common one on Amazon. I believe it's $25, and I'm really excited to get to use both of those. In this part of the cube organizer, I do just have some items for me on this side. I have my 2 diaper bags. This one is from Amazon. It's a really popular one. I believe it's only $25 right now. Has tons of space in it, and it's also the backpack type. I do think this one is really great because it also does fit the Spectra pump in there. I didn't know that at the time, and that's why I also got this one. This one is claimed to fit the Spectra pump really good as well, which it does, and I really do like it, but it's probably wasn't needed to get a second one. I just didn't know that this one would fit my breast pump. So that's what I have up there. And then underneath here, I just do have just some more breastfeeding things. These are like breastfeeding samples that I received. These are the nursing covers, also the car seat covers. And then I have just the disposable breast pads. I have the manual breast pump, which I heard was good for if you're in the car or something. And then I also just have the breast milk storage bags. I got the Medela ones. I heard those are really good, so I'm gonna try those out first before I get any more. And then over here we just have some of her little special items. I have this cute basket which is holding just some of her special blankets. We have her milestone blanket in here. Evan's nanny quilted this one, and then I have this one which was crocheted by my mom, and this was crocheted by someone as well. So those are just a little bit of the more special items, and behind it I do have just one of those cute frames that I need to get her little handprint and footprint on eventually. And then on this side, I just have a little bin, and inside of it is just all of her little seasonal items. My mom got her this cute little owl. I absolutely love that, and it's like a sleep sack. And then I have just this cute little pumpkin set, and then a cute Santa skirt set. Thought that was adorable too. So just seasonal things. My mom made this. These are just some of the ones that were made at the baby shower. So with the onesie station, and then just some bathing suits. Stuff that she won't be using right away, I just have in this cute little box. In this bin, I kind of just have a mix of things in here. I have this little blanket thing that they hold. I have the cart cover that you put over the grocery cart. And then I just have like a bunch of just rattles and little mittens and feet rattles, teethers, stuff like that. So that's kind of all that's in here. Here's safety first, and her little portable music thing that we can put on the stroller. So just a lot of fun stuff in there. And then in this one, I do just have her extra bottles, which like I said, are probably gonna go to the kitchen, some extra nipples for different stages, and then a lot of different types of pacifiers. So we have the Wubba Nubs, and then we have just some of the little Advent ones, just a lot of different kinds. These are really cute. So we'll see. I don't know if we're going to be introducing pacifiers to her right away, because I do plan on breastfeeding. And then we just have some bottle brushes, so just stuff like that. I do also have just some other storage items that I will probably be bringing just around the house. First is this Diaper Caddy. I did get it from TJ Maxx. It does match her little theme that I have going on with the flowers and the polka dots, so I thought that was really cute. And I just have extra diapers in here and just the essentials, the changing essentials, and I'll just be bringing that around the house just for easy changing times. And then in here I do just have her bigger clothes that I'm not ready to put in the dresser because they're just gonna be a little while before she wears them. So I do just have them the next size at the top. So I do have the 3 to 6 month up here, and then it just goes down from 6 to 9 and 12 months. So I'll just take from the top as needed, and when she's ready to get into them. So I just store that little bin in my spare closet for now until she's ready for them. And this is the last item that I'm going to be showing in this video. It is just a little rolling cart, and I did get it from Bed Bath & Beyond. I think it was only $25, and you can always use the coupons there too, so it wasn't too bad. And I did just want something to be able to roll all around all of my breastfeeding items, just in case I decided to use my pump in the living room or if I wanted to bring it in here. So on top here I do have my breast pump, which is still in the package. I opened it to check it out, but I didn't want to take it out just yet. I'll take it out when I'm ready to start using it. And then I do have just a couple different types of nipple cream on here. This is an organic one. And then I have just the Lancino one that everyone talks about. These are supposed to be, they're supposed to just catch your milk, just sit in your bra and catch your milk. So I'll give those a try. Then I have the fake Haka breast pump. I did get this from AliExpress, so it was only a couple dollars, but it's a silicone breast pump, so it's literally the same thing. And then I just have some of the disposable nursing pads up there as well. And then on this shelf I do just have the cooler that came with my breast pump. I have some Burp Cloths. I still need to wash those. And then I have these soothing cooling gel pads, which I heard are really good for that first week when you start breastfeeding, so I figured I would give those a try. And then I got these, which can actually be hot and cold, so I thought those were really interesting. I did hear good things about this as well, and those are both on sale at Walmart, so I just picked those up. I do have just a couple little pacifiers in here. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be introducing them to her right away, but I'd have them in there just in case. And then on this bottom shelf I do just have some bars over here. I heard those are good just for increasing milk supply, so I wanted to keep those handy. I do have just a couple different types of nursing pads over here. These are the bamboo ones, and they're all washable ones at the bottom down here. And then I do just have, this is a pump bra, which I got that from AliExpress as well. I think it was just $5, and the breast pump just sits in there, and you can also nurse with it too because it has the little latch at the top. This is just a regular nursing bra, so it doesn't have the pump function like the other one does. And this is just a nursing tank top over there. And these are just extenders for both of those bras, just in case. I guess I'm a little big, I don't know. So I got those all in there, and that's pretty much covers everything on this breastfeeding cart. I just like the fact that, like I said, I can just wheel it around the house wherever I may be pumping or where it needs to go. I do have my diaper stash stored in my spare room closet, which is a mess right now, but I did just want to mention that I do believe it's 100% worth it at your baby shower to do the diaper raffle, because that's what we did, and we do have a pretty good stash, like I said, and I do store some of her just bigger clothes in here as well, and then along with her halo bassinet, which I still have not set up yet, but I will be doing that in the next couple weeks. And my guest room is also being taken up by the rest of her little gadgets. I will be moving this stuff to the car. It's just a little diaper caddy that we got, and that's just the way that I'm organizing all of her car things, and I will be bringing that in the car in just a few weeks as well. So that's everything for Olivia's nursery. I hope you guys liked this video, and I just wanted to say thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.